Okay, in this video, we're going to be doing tie rod, or sorry, just did the tie rod ends. I'll post a video for, post a link for that video at the bottom. But now we're doing sway bar linkage. The other one was disconnected completely here at the bottom, and I like to do things in pairs, so we're going to do this side. And all you do is loosen up that nut and that nut down there. On the back side, you're going to need to put a wrench or a channel locks or something to hold it still. Back those out, and it helps. Well, it doesn't just help, you pretty much need it. You're going to need to put something like this underneath the rotor to hold some tension on that McPherson strut so that this doesn't flop. So you can line the new one up too, so it doesn't like fly apart when you take it apart. But I'll show you. And if you have a style where the rotor isn't bolted down like that, then you can put it up underneath there on the bottom of the ball joint, because you're not putting that much pressure on it. You're not putting the weight of the vehicle on it, you're just lowering it down until you get your sway bar linkage to line up with that hole and the sway bar at the bottom. Okay, now that that is jacked up high enough for me to fit that underneath the rotor, I'm going to lower it down real slowly and just take a little bit of the weight to compress that McPherson style strut up in there, so that when I take that sway bar linkage apart, it doesn't go flying. That'll be enough right there. Should be. I'm going to loosen them up and see what we're dealing with. Okay, for this for the factory style sway bar linkage, they don't have flats behind there to grip onto. So that thing, when you start putting this on the backside to turn that nut, and I like to use flex head ratchets so that you have some room to spin a longer handle. Use a channel locks to hold that on this side. Tear the boot back so you can fit it back there and grip onto some metal, and then hold it still, and then just loosen it like so. Get that loose, you can just take the nut off the back, and if you have your height adjusted right with that and the jack, then you should be able to pop this right out. Apparently by the looks of things, I'm still too high. Watch that little gap close up. Ooh. And it'll pop right out. Then do the same thing on the top. And then when you put the new one in, there's my replacement has flats so that you don't need to put a channel lock on the back and rip piss out of the boot. You just put your wrench on there and then loosen her up. Another thing I just noticed is that has a hexagon end on it. What that means is you can put a socket on it. Too big. 8. Alright, look at that. Holds that center in place. Okay, and I just take that nut off. For this one, gives you both options. You can either hold onto the back of it with a wrench, or you can do it the way I just showed you with that socket and hold it. And as far as I'm concerned, orientation of that doesn't matter on this one. And some of them have a grease zerk that you'll be putting in there, but not this one. Sealed unit. Let's go and just see if it pops in there. It won't, so we're gonna have to go in the vehicle and turn it to get some more room. Turn the key on, give you just a little turn. If you're a weak ass, you can turn the vehicle on and utilize your power steering, but you don't need much. Okay, now it should pop right in there. Yep, there it goes. Ooh, make sure the bottom of the tie rod end is in the right spot. Now, put that on there. A little tip, may or may not help, but leave that top button a little bit loose so that you can line up the bottom. And you may need to adjust your height on your strut. That's a little tight in there. That's, ooh, might not. There. Looks like I'm a little low, so I'm going to jack her up a little bit. You can watch that move right into place. There it goes. Do the same thing, tighten her down. There we go. Now we'll just get that jack out of the, jack the car up, get that out, put the wheel back on, and you're good to go. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and there'll be more to come.